Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here.
Go lock in with Tamika's Den. Ooh, that's fire. Go lock in with Tamika's Den.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. What is going on, everybody? So listen, y'all. I can't sleep. Okay, so I'm up and I'm about to talk about Sweet Pea. This is a little freestyle. Then I have this plan. Shout out to Debbie B. She was asking me if I was going to talk about Sweet Pea, and I guess I'm talking about Sweet Pea, child. Listen, if you want to know about Sweet Pea, what is Sweet Pea? Who is Sweet Pea? What is Sweet Pea out here in these streets doing? Well, child, she is somebody that gets passed by, okay, gets overlooked. Nobody really usually pays her any damn go mind. If we see her in the street, we like, walk on by, okay? We don't see you. You invisible to us all. Like, nobody is trying to pay any attention to you. They don't give you a second glance. They don't give you a second thought. They can't hear you when you speak. Your voice ain't damn loud enough. But then one day you feel like you done got pushed to the damn edge. You done lost everything that you had to lose. You done been pushed over by, bullied by everybody that could possibly bully you. And you said, I had a damn enough. And now you out here being a serial taker. Get out of daggone Sweet Pea. Now, as much as I want to root for you and I want you to win and I want to understand why you do the things that you do, okay? Because I have loved me some serial taker artists in the past. Dexter, prime example, but I feel like Dexter took out people who really had it coming, okay? Who was also taker artists. Not saying two wrongs make a right, but you know, it is what it is. Even Joe from You made us love him, okay? I know I did. Yeah. But child, Sweet Pea, can we really just be taking out people because they damn bullies? I don't know, y'all, but let's go ahead, talk about it, break it on down, take it from the top. You know how we do. So, just a little rundown for anybody that's not familiar. If you're not watching Sweet Pea, I do highly recommend it. It was on my last month's What You Should Be Watching list. And we will be having our new, What You Should Be Watching list this Saturday for our November movies and TV shows. So make sure y'all come through for that. But Sweet Pea is basically Rihanna Lewis, right? Who doesn't get a second freaking glance. Nobody typically pays her any mind. Nobody is thinking about her, at all, anytime. She doesn't leave much of an impression on anybody. She would be somebody that you would walk through, or walk by in the street and not give a second glance, a second thought to. And, she pretty much just gets pushed over the edge as some, times we can. And then it's no going back, baby. She about to get buck loose, buck wild, okay? And it's all bets is off once she do. So as we begin this first episode, which is called Sorry for Your Loss, right? We hear about how Julia was like her number one damn bully, and she had her crew that would hang with her, that they would just tease this poor girl every chance that she got or they got, right? And she was forever invisible to them, right? And it was to the point that all the different times when they were teasing her, she basically had reverted and, was to herself, was pulling out her hair, going through all different type of emotions because of the bullying. And one of the first things we see is a flashback to this, right? When she's in school and then her coming to see her dad. And she explains to us that being bullied at, school, being ignored at work, being just a pushover with every damn body. And then the day that her dad died is like the biggest times that had the biggest impacts on her. And we see her going to the hospital to see her dad. And when we get to the damn hospital, dad over here knocked the hell out, ain't moving. She getting scared about to call the nurse for help, only for dad to be doing a damn practical joke, and he's still here for now anyway, right? Child, I wasn't expecting it to happen that fast when she said the day my dad died, because I'm like, Dad, no, you didn't sit here and pretend that you was going and then gonna wake up laughing. But bottom line, he begins to have a conversation with Sweet Pea, telling her, you got to stop being a pushover. You got to stop letting people talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way. You got to stand up for yourself. Do what you need to do. Live your life. Okay, you're a grown ass woman, and don't make no apologies for who you are. Like, I love you and all this good stuff, right? She bringing him her little snacks that he want, and basically, she's talking about how somebody had bumped into her and it was an accident. And he like, again, you need to learn to stand up for yourself. So I think, being as though this is the last words that her dad says to her, and then the things that we see happen from that point on, definitely has a big impact on some of the decisions and the things that she go through. Now, as they're having this conversation, dad really does end up passing out and being unresponsive. And she's trying to get damn help. And even then, like I said, she's the one that nobody hears her. She could literally be here, help, hello, I need help, somebody come. And nobody's not going to be paying her no damn mind. So by the time they get to her dad's room and they start working on him, he's gone. So now we got to go ahead, try to plan dad's funeral. And bottom line is, when she's at work, they don't give a damn about her. Okay. We just want you to make us some coffee. We want you to make us some damn tea. We want you to take out the trash. Don't speak to us. We ain't trying to hang out with you. We ain't trying to go nowhere with you. So at this point, all she has is her dog. She literally goes to the damn funeral, and it's not funny, but it is at the same time, with her dog. She the only one there. Even her sister don't want nothing to do with her. It's like, if it was not this funeral, girl, I would not be here with you. I wouldn't want to sit by you. I wouldn't want to talk to you. I wouldn't want to look at you. You got a guy that works with his dad that you can clearly tell she has a crush on him too. He barely want to damn say hi to her. Everybody act like if she has some damn disease, like they need to stay far, far away from her. Meanwhile, her sister's actually cool with the girl Julia and all the other girls that used to tease her and bully her. And it makes it, we want to gaslight her and make it seem like it's all in her head and like she made it up. And the first thing we want to do right after we finish with the repass is basically say, girl, we selling this house. We don't give a damn that you was living here. We don't give a damn how you was feeling about it. We don't give a damn if you was planning on staying. If you was planning on staying there, baby, give it up, hang it up, turn it loose, because we already put the sell in motion. And of all the people that we put to make the sell, we gonna go ahead and choose damn Julia, who we know you don't like and we know don't like you, and say that she gotta do a walkthrough so that she could be the one to sell the damn house. Everywhere she looked, Julia up on the damn freaking billboards and signs and everything, because she's this big time, realtor, whatever the case may be. And it's like, girl, I still live there. I love that house. I grew up in that house. I want that house. I had no intentions on going to any other house. Oh, well, too bad, so sad, right? I want to sell the house and I want to go on. I'm having other problems. And it's like, if she's saying, it's not my problem, whatever your problem is. And I felt like Rianne had the right to say, girl, it ain't my problem, whatever your damn problem is either. Like, you figure it out. It ain't my problem that you looking for damn money. That's my damn house. But of course, she doesn't say that. She pretty much just gets left standing there on the side of the damn road with her sister saying, oh, well, have a new start. So again, she goes home all lonely and sad with her damn dog. Okay. To eat alone and cry. Now, her sister had basically told her that Julia and them was going to be out at this pub and that she should go ahead and, go out with them and get out the damn house. So after a while of her moping around in the house and, feeling sad, looking around and stuff like that, eating ice cream, drinking, going back to the job and seeing that they pretty much still ain't paying her no damn mind there. And there's another guy that they were like, putting ahead of her at work for things that she feel like she been there longer than him and she could basically be doing. And when she makes suggestions, it's like we not really playing her no mind with it. When we bringing in information, we willing to take the information, but we really don't want to give her the credit for it. So one of the first times that we start to see a little bit of a crack that we could be leading down the path of destruction is when she decides to follow the daggone co-worker like underneath a tunnel as he's going home. And it's only because she fumbled and, end up damn tripping and dropping the knife on the floor, and he kind of caught her and was like, is everything okay? Are you all right? Did I take your job? You sure you good? That she basically plays it off, gets scared, and does not attack him. And I'm like, so you really was about to try to take this man out because you felt like he took your position? Like, okay, girl. Okay, something ain't right upstairs, Sweetpea. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's okay how people are treating you, but not all of us would go and follow somebody and be ready to take them out just like that either. Now, she doesn't get to take him out. She changes her mind when it comes to that. She plays it off. She picks up the knife. She goes ahead about her business. And then she ends up at the pub where her sister told her to go, where Julia and them would be. And she basically starts getting triggered and having flashbacks as they're talking, where she feels like, essentially they did like, back like when she did when she was in high school. She's seeing herself with her hair being falling out and, her being all stressed and them standing there laughing, like giving very much carry. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. Now, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I skipped y'all. Before that, the damn dog gets hit by a freaking car too. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I can relate to Julia in some ways. I done had a whole bunch of damn bad damn days. I'm sorry, Rhiannon, I should say, okay, aka Sweetpea. I can relate to her where you feel like everything going wrong, like you can't make this shit up. How much damn bad stuff is just going to repeatedly happen to me back to back to back. I just buried my damn daddy. I just went to his funeral. I just had the repast. Now my damn dog done got ran over, and I gotta go and bury him. So at that point, she had went and got drunk because of what happened with her dog and her being upset. And she had pretty much called her sister like, girl, F you, okay? I ain't selling a goddamn thing. I'm keeping the damn house. You better not send Julia here. Tell her not to come. And then she was like, as a matter of fact, never mind. I'm going to go tell her my damn self. And then that's when she went to the pub. And while she's in there, pretty much, like I said, she felt like they was making fun of her, whatever the case may be, and like she was right back in high school, how she used to be, and where she literally would have her hair falling out in her hands, and she's feeling like, I don't know whether Julia was really saying that or whether that just was in her mind, but at one point Julia does say like, damn, you still do that, as if to say like her pulling out her hair obviously is an anxiety and nerves once she feels like she's being put in the spot and she's being put back into that place that she used to go to as a junior high or high school or whatever. So now she goes off and just is standing like by this tunnel in her feelings, crying or whatever on the side. Baby, why this guy came up and just peed on her? Okay. I mean, he didn't do it on purpose, but I couldn't imagine somebody standing there damn peeing on me. He didn't even see her because you figure she's in the tunnel in the dark in the cut and he's standing up peeing, but the pee literally was coming all over her. So of course she flips out like, what the hell? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I didn't see you there. But then he kind of just became an asshole, was throwing insults at her, calling her everything but a child of God, and pretty much was like, why was you there anyway, and you stupid be this and you stupid be that. And I'm like, sir, you may want to shut up, okay? You know how you say you catch the wrong person on the wrong damn day? This was definitely the wrong damn day, okay? Sweet Pea was about to turn into Clint Eastwood and be like, make my damn day. So in the meantime, he's pretty much starting to get cocky with it, like, well, what the hell you gonna do? Like, I peed on you, that's that. You just gonna have to walk around smelling like damn pee. You just gonna have to walk around smelling like pee, Sweetpea, okay? And child, the next thing you know, she took that blade out and was like, shh, okay, right across the damn neck. first it more so seemed like it was a reflex because he was kind of walking towards her, and like I said, you do have him saying all these derogatory things. But then when he came towards her and was like, "You bitch, you cut me, you cut me," it was like she just saw red, something cracked, and she just kept stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him from that point on, right? And then not only do she stab him a whole bunch of times, but it's almost like this got her excited and she felt more better about herself. I guess she felt like she had released some stress, and he had originally said like, "I didn't see you there." So the whole time she's stabbing him, she talking about, "Do you see me? Do you see me now? Do you see me now? Huh? Can you see now, bitch?" So she go ahead because it's like a little river that's right there by the tunnel where she's at, and she just tosses his body in that river like it was nobody business. Like this was something she do every other damn Sunday that she comfortable and used to damn doing. Put her hood and stuff over her head, and I said, "Oh, isn't it just so convenient that it just so happens to be one is dark, which is in her favor, two is raining." But I'm like, "Oh Lord, you better hope it ain't no cameras around." So I'm like, it's so convenient that it was raining because the rain would essentially just wash the blood away that's all freaking sprayed all over her now from her stabbing him over and over and over and over. And she tosses him over in the water, and then she proceeds to just walking away. And it just so happens to be a group of girls that's walking, the opposite way from her towards the body as she's walking away from the body, and she's feeling good, like, "Oh shoot, I did this and nobody notices me." Because at first it's almost like she's in a shock, and you would expect that it's gonna hit her and she gonna be like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" But instead of that, when she gets home, she's like washing off her face and looking at herself in the mirror, and then she just get this weird ass smile. And then she's talking about, "Rah!" Okay, the beast is freaking awakened at this point. And even in the next episode, which was called "This Sort of Thing Needs Feminine Energy," when she wakes up, you would think like it's the next day. Now this set in. Now maybe she gonna kind of come, like have reality set in and be like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" No, she waking up smiling and happy, like, it's, "Can you feel a brand new day?" Okay, that's what she was waking up doing. And but she does realize that she had like a little bit of blood that was still in the bathtub or whatever, because she had just kind of threw all her clothes in the tub to soak, which I thought was weird. I don't know where the hell she got that damn idea from. And then through the knife that she used, right? And I believe her coworker had came knocking at the door. I forgot exactly what he came for, but I think that's what got her attention, because she tried to hurry up when she saw, like, "Oh my God, I went to sleep and left this here like this with, all the clothes in there." She tried to hurry up and then throw the clothes inside of the washing machine, and she had the idea of putting the knife inside of the pot on the stove and then boiling that in some damn water. I guess she feeling like that's gonna get the blood and the germs out. I don't know who taught her this or where she thought, that this was gonna work. So at this point, she was actually just naked in the daggone kitchen, waiting to put the stuff in the laundry. And that's when he was ringing the bell, knocking at the door, whatever, and she had just threw on a robe and went to the door to see what he wanted. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, it wasn't her coworker, it was her dad's coworker, because he's trying to leave this business plan and see if he can continue to run the business since, her dad is no longer here. And because he know he's kind of been an asshole to her and he really haven't been saying hi to her, he barely wanted to come over to give them condolence to her on the father passed, and he's now kind of trying to play it off and give a half-ass apology and say, "I'm sorry, I just feel uncomfortable and I don't really know what to say in those type of situations or whatever, but I do really care about your dad business and I want to, know what you're going to do with it and be able to run that and blah, blah, blah." And so she like, okay, cool. She take it from him, but he was like saying, "Damn, something look different about you. Like your skin look clearer, your hair look better." It's funny because it now feel like she getting compliments and people are saying, "Well, what are you doing? Something about you is different now." And she gonna say, "Oh, I combed my hair." So it's like, oh, because you took somebody out all of a sudden, that made you look better. Your skin and everything cleared up overnight. So that had me cracking up. But nonetheless, she go ahead to, pretty much start her day. She just threw down the contract that he gave her. And then, she trying to call herself wiping away this evidence, but really not doing a damn good, good job if we being honest. Now, she go ahead and, ride to work like she normally do, and she's noticing that the cops have found the body and they out there. So being as though she works at a newspaper, she's coming in and kind of trying to play it off as she's hearing what they saying and trying to see how much they know. It's like, oh, well, yeah, I saw them out there. I was riding the bus past there, and somebody said that it was a guy that got stabbed up a whole bunch of times or whatever the case may be, right? And she's basically trying to make her way in, right? See if she can be a part of this story, and also trying to track down and find out exactly, who this victim was and whether they were a good person or a bad person. Because you kind of hear them say, well, damn, what kind of person is capable of doing something like that and stabbing somebody that many times? That's horrible. So, initially the two guys went out to find out about it, and they come back and they say he was stabbed 14 times in his abdomen, his arms, his legs, his head, his neck, his back, and they like, Jesus Christ, what kind of psycho does that? So she's trying to like still act like everything is normal, answering the phone and all of that. And they saying there's no evidence, no nothing, because of course, this is the stuff she want to hear. She want to know if there's any way that they're on to her and know that she's the one that did this. But so far, so good. Nobody seems to be catching on, and they're saying it's probably gang related, especially with it being so many stab wounds. And so, or it could have been multiple people. They just coming up with different theories. So she's like, yeah, right, right, right. It's probably a crazy man or whatever. So they were saying that's what they got so far. And of course, they need to identify him and see if there's anything else that could come up. So they go out, and, later he calls like saying they want to try to speak to the mom and try to get one more information, because now they did identify him. But instead of her just coming out and being like, oh yeah, they're gonna go do it, she inserts herself into it and says this needs feminine energy, hence the title being this sort of thing needs feminine energy, right? So, like, I guess trying to say that she would basically be able to bond with the mother and would have an easier way of getting in and getting information than the fellas would. So he ends up letting her go. Now, even when she's looking online, people online are like, what kind of horrible person does this? What could he have done to deserve something so evil like this? And blah, blah, blah. So you could see that she's starting to feel a little guilty about it, and really more so want to see what bad things she could find about it, so that she don't have to feel so guilty about it, and she can pretty much feel like he deserves it. So when they get to the mother's house, initially she didn't want to let nobody in, but they were like, no, we really want to, see who he really was. We want to hear from the family, and we want to know the real side and know, who he was as a human being and things of that nature. So she let him in, and she's like, okay, 5 minutes. And, basically was saying, what any mother would say, oh, my son, I can't believe it. And he was a good boy. And, his nephew loved coming over and playing with him and having fun with him and all of that kind of stuff, right? And, you know, she can't believe this happened. He was just walking about, and now they done got a damn hold of him and did this to him. So all the time she's talking, Sweetpea is getting flashes, and she feeling funny because of course I'm sitting in this damn woman's house who I done took out her damn son. But she asked to use the bathroom, and when she go upstairs, of course she don't use the damn bathroom. She in his room, and it just so happens to be one single envelope that's in his damn trash can, and it's actually showing where he had like a complaint at work, and could possibly have had a lawsuit from somebody that was saying he had harassed them. So now she's saying that this is the bigger story. She say they want to go ahead and talk to the person that he had been doing this to. And of course, initially her partner's like, are you sure? I don't know about this. This is not what they told us to do. And she was like, yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be the bigger thing. And when they stopped there, and the guy's saying how at first it started out with small things, then it got bigger and bigger, because he was like, oh my God, he's going for real. She over here talking about, oh, well, don't worry about it. He was a bad guy anyway. And it sounds to me like he was bullying you. And I understand how that feels. So it's nothing for you to feel bad about. He deserved this. And I'm like, really, Sweet Pea? I'm like, I don't know if he deserved it just because he was bullying. And not only that, you coming off with that type of attitude might have, I start looking at you. If you saying that too loud and too often, you might want to kind of hush that up. But they at first also could have been looking at this guy, his co-worker, as if this could have been possibly been him trying to get some type of revenge back, because we found out that the asshole guy who's now dead actually had been telling people that his co-worker was like into child porn and different things of that nature. And he was like, yo, I ain't into nothing like that. I got my own damn kids. And he started messing, up me up in my reputation and all of that. And then he gave him a couple of warnings. And after that, he had ended up getting fired. So this is the story that she wants to basically run with. But she finds out that Julia is coming by the house with this lady to look at the house. So she have to tell her co-worker to go ahead and stop by the house to see damn Julia. And when Julia comes, she like, girl, your sister told me you wasn't going to be here. Oh, no, I'm here and I'm waiting. She also had to hurry up and make sure that she cleaned out the rest of the tub, because she had left that half-ass and still had blood in it. And make sure she had moved the knife that she had in the damn boiling water. So they come and they look around and they saying it ain't bad. It look okay. It's certain things she gonna have to fix, and she gonna have to move everything out the garage so that they could take pictures of that. And she's really good with making cells and all of that. And so I'm like, so I guess she never got to get the message to her sister nor Julia that she wasn't trying to sell this house, because she's still going along with it as if she is. So now when they leave, she hurry up to run back to work. And now she kind of goes in the office and asserts herself with her boss, saying, well, it was me that went and found this information, that was able to get in the house or whatever the case may be. And I found out that he had this bully, and that's the bigger story. And she kind of was getting in trouble at first, because they was like, first of all, you went and was doing things that nobody asked you to damn do. Okay, who told you to do that? That's not what I said. Then they kind of started lightening up a little bit about it, but they still was like, I don't know if that's where we should go with the story. And her friend and co-worker that went with her did kind of say, like, at the end of the day, this did come from Rianne. She was the one to do it. So now we kind of loosening up, and for the first time, we say how we going out to have some cider and, drinks or whatever. Do you want to come with us? We understand if you don't. And because at first they was like, oh, we going over to the pub. And she's just like, oh, okay, enjoy yourselves. But then when she realized, like, this is the first time that she's actually getting invited out with them too, she like, yeah, sure. She want to hurry up and come. So she goes with them, and they having drinks, they playing, doing their karaoke, and they saying they like, this is a nice time, and do we always do this? And we don't give a damn how bad we sounding when we get up there to sing. And then she goes to the bar to get a drink, and she realizes that the same one that worked at her daddy's spot is up in here too, or whatever, right? And he only comes over to talk to her about, the whole contract thing that he left for her to see whether she was going to try to still keep the father's business and let him run it. And she was like, no, I haven't had time to look at it yet. And I don't know when I'm going to have time to look at it. And I'm not thinking about looking at it, right? She pretty much was kind of dissing him. Whereas before, she would have been all into him and being passive with him or whatever. Now, in the midst of this, she notices the asshole guy that was being an asshole in the hospital right before her dad had died. Actually, when she was coming out to ask for damn help, he was over here snapping his fingers at the damn nurse, right? She already was looking at him because he was being an asshole, but when he started snapping, then that really made her kind of remember, like, oh, this the asshole from the damn hospital. I said, oh, Lord, sir, you in the wrong damn place tonight. So, nonetheless, she had bought her drinks, and, now the guy from the job, he's being all extra. Oh, I wanted to talk to you, and it's good to see you. When any other time he wouldn't be paying her no damn mind. And she had told him that they would talk about the business another time, and went back to the table with the drinks, and then was like, oh, matter of fact, I'm going to get up here and sing a damn song myself too. They like, oh, okay, go for it, Rianne. So, child, she get up there. Oh Lord, she get up there and she start dancing, and I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, cause I'm a champion. Whatever, y'all know, I ain't gonna sing, right? Y'all gonna hear me roar. So, okay, Brienne, go ahead, bitch. So, in the midst of her singing and all of that, the cops come walking in. The whole damn mood changes now, right? Because we want to talk to the people that could have possibly been around that night. We want to talk to anybody that could know anything. And I kind of just felt like, to me, it felt like she was being obvious because one of the cops, a black cop, they met Oz. She hurried up and went to the bathroom. Then as soon as she was coming out the bathroom, the girl was like, the cop was walking in the bathroom. She hurries up to leave, and then, she automatically leaves the pub. She tells them all that she gotta go home. She also follows the damn guy that she seen doing the snapping. So not only are you in a pub in public with your co-workers where you possibly don't know if you could have been on any kind of recordings, anybody could have saw you there that night because they saying they want to interview anybody that was around that night before, but then you even gonna be as bold as to follow this guy directly from there, then come out talking about some, sir, can you help me, my dog went underneath this damn like containment unit or whatever. Excuse me, can you help? Talking about, I think you gotta bend down in order for you to see him. I've lost my dog. And when he go to damn bend down, she over here, now she just a damn professional. She starts stabbing him up and pretty much left him out by all the trash dumpsters. And then we gonna end off the episode by her standing there talking about, well, my takeout list, the person that I really want to take out, because that's how I was kind of feeling. I'm like, all right, Rihanna, I see you, I get you. These people are bullies, they disrespectful, they nasty. You taking them out, this is what starts it all off. But I would think you would go after the person that's really your bully, that's done all of these horrible things. Not saying that that's okay and you should be doing that either, but that would make more sense than perfect damn strangers. And I guess she said, Tamika, bitch, I hear you. Don't worry. She's on the list. That is exactly who about to be damn next. So we get our new target, and we are actually, whereas the other ones kind of felt more spontaneous and in the moment not planned. This is something that we're actually trying to plan, right? So episode 3 was basically black spots in the garage. So now, we actually start to talk back and forth with, the guy that works at daddy job, and we acting like we want to talk to him in reference to the contract. Like, yeah, we going to read it. Yeah, we going to try to give you a chance, because she had got a little nasty with him at one point. But at the same time, we also are very much given. We got a crush on him, and we left the papers home, even though that's what we were supposed to be meeting, is to talk about the damn papers to begin with, right? And then to have that be another time that we can meet up. And we also are trying to play it off with Julia and call her up and say, oh, girl, yeah, you had said for me to move all the stuff out. Well, I went ahead and moved it. Don't worry, it's all clear. So you can come on over, knowing damn well you ain't move a damn thing, because now you actually have it in your head that you gonna take Julia out right there in your damn house. I'm like, are you sure this is a good idea? And then because she had a big deep freezer that was in the garage, she then gets the idea to clear out the damn deep freezer, gonna climb her little ass in there so that she could kind of measure it to see if her damn body would fit in it. But I'm like, yeah, well, Julia's a lot taller than you, so unless you plan on chopping her damn body up, I don't really know how that's gonna work. But okay, girl, like, I can see where you going with this though, right? So now you got all that food and stuff that you took out the deep freezer just sitting around on the table melting, about to go damn bad, because I guess she ain't have enough room to fit it in the refrigerator. And you got the idea that you're gonna have her think she coming back to the house and looking at the garage. First of all, as soon as she walk in the garage, I would think she would be like, well, damn, girl, I thought you said you moved the stuff. It's still here. But she ain't thinking about that, right? Because I guess she just saying, as soon as this bitch walk in, I'm going to be taking her out. And she going to be going in that damn deep freezer. So meanwhile, she also goes back to see the guy body there that she took out before. So I'm like, not only did you take him out, you would think you would be trying to stay your ass away and make sure nobody don't see you, but you actually go back to the damn freaking scene of the crime and look at his body sitting there or whatever, like you just waiting around for them to actually figure it out and find the next body so that that could be the next damn story that y'all talk about. I'm like, she really being bold right now. And she's over here actually going to her dad's job so that she could pick up different tools, bags, rope, and everything that she gonna use on Julia. That's one of the times when she bumped back into the guy again, and this time he's basically like saying, listen, I know I've probably been going about this the wrong way, but at the end of the day, I really believe that what your father did with this business was a great thing and that it needs to carry along, and he believed in the community and the community believed in him. He's saying all the right stuff. So we actually was saying that we was gonna meet up for coffee at first, but then we was like, why not go to dad's favorite spot and honor him at the same time too, while we talk about this business. And it's like, okay, cool, yeah. She get over here to the daggone store, and it's the girl that's ignoring her, pretty much ringing up her stuff, but then still, deep into her conversation on the phone. And Rianne would ask her something every so often, and she would be like, what? What was you asking? And then she like, oh, nothing. And at one point, she even says the name of the person that she talking to on the phone. And she like, you know them? And she's like, no, I could just hear you freaking talking to them, right? So she gets so annoyed with the girl that she ends up taking her damn phone and throwing it in the damn cup of soda that she has sitting there. So it's to the point where she's like doing small things, right? Not everything is the big dramatic things or her taking out people, but she's definitely talking more up for herself now. She's being more assertive, whether it comes to the people at the job or whether it comes to the guy with the business. Even with calling Julia up, before she would have been scared to call her. Now she called her and made the plans for her to come to the house with no problem. But once she has this date, or she's taken as a date to meet up with the guy to talk about the business of the father, she actually cancels with Julia. And Julia's like, okay, cool, because I was going to cancel with you two anyway. So that's fine, no biggie. And when she gets to the work, she brings everybody coffee. She brings in donuts and Danish, and everybody going and eating. They like, oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Rianne, because first we complaining about how she late, but once we know she bought some goodies, we don't mind. But she gets pissed off because they had told her that her name was going to be added to the story, and they did not add it. Well, they did add it, so to speak, but it was like all the way on page 30 something, and it was real tiny, whereas she thought it was going to be on the front page. I don't know why she would think that. So he like, well, when you do all the work and you write out the story, then you can get the front page. Like, I still gave you something. Be happy with that. This chick went and put she went and put some damn laxative, and she poured a lot. I don't know how the hell he didn't freaking taste that shit. I'm sorry. In his damn coffee, right? And then he comes and gets the cup and drinks it, and the next thing you know, excuse me, he's sick as hell in the bathroom, going to the bathroom like crazy. And everybody like, oh my God, get him home. He's sick or whatever, right? Now, she went out to go meet up with homeboy, supposedly to talk about the contract, but she dressed up. She done put makeup on. We talking about how she looked different. She drinking wine. She done ordered for both of them. He come. They actually seem like they having a decent time. And then she asked him, do he have any kind of copy of the contract at his house? Because they could go back to his place, and we actually acting like, we about to get into it and do the damn do, right? Just a whole completely different Rianne living her best damn life now. She don't give a damn about that freaking contract. She just trying to get her some. But then we get called into the police because we want to talk to everybody, right? So you can only avoid them for so long. So when she come in, she answering their questions here and there, but she's also flipping it around and finding a way to kind of observe what they going through. Mind you, one of the cops, she like, I lost my daddy, I lost my dog. He like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Look at my dog. And so his partner looking at him like he got three heads, like, this ain't the time to be showing her your damn dog. We here on a case. And then the boss or chief or whatever come in and call him out. And she's sitting here asking the cop, oh, do they always do that? Then they say they got some any other information and they let her go. So it's literally like she just always seemed like she's slipping right through the cracks. But it do seem like that black lady got her damn eye on her, right? The detective. So when she leave from there, she basically had went back to the job. And at this point, the first guy that she took out in the first episode, mother comes there going off breaking. Like, the only reason why I let y'all in the damn house was because y'all promised me and told me that y'all was going to be free and y'all was going to write a good story about him and all of that. And y'all basically wrote some bull crap about my damn child. And they were apologizing, and even the one that's typically the asshole to Rianne stepped up and was like, no, that's all on me, that falls on me, don't come at her. But here go Rianne. Well, he deserved it. I mean, he was a raggedy MF. He got what was coming to him. He was a bully. And they all like, girl, shut the hell up. Like, you can't be damn saying that you going too far. And her attitude is just like, it's true. Like, and she don't even give a damn. Right. And then she was supposed to be meeting up with Julia again because remember, they rescheduled. But Julia was saying she couldn't come, and also now she done got into her feelings over Pops and in the company or whatever that was working with him. Come to find out, Julia and him is actually meeting up and talking because they saying that she was even supposed to be helping with the business as well. It's not just the house. So this got her even more pissed off. I don't know why the hell y'all think she gonna be happy about that, and they think she left whole time. She done stole damn Julia phone. He'd go ahead to leave. She done popped her damn tires. So she gonna act like she just was still just so happened to be around. When she realized she don't got her phone, she asking Rianne, do she have the keys to get in the father business? She talking about no, she ain't got them. And he gone already. So she says she could give her a ride home, but instead of giving her a ride home, she rides her back to her house, and she like, girl, what the hell we doing here? She's like, oh, I figured we could just stop by here for a minute and you could look. You want to see the garage so bad. I think we got a mold problem and there's some black spots in there, whatever, that you may want to go ahead and check out. Hence black spots in the garage, right? And she walking her through, and she noticing the food that she done took out the damn deep freezers all over the damn table or whatever. So she was like, I think we could talk and all of this, because Rianne was like, I'm tired of you and your bull crap. Now that I got you here, let me just let you know, bitch, I know you ain't never like me. I ain't never liked you. You bullied me my whole damn life. And she was like, yeah, you heard about the guy on the news. I'm the one that took him out. And I'm like, Rianne, what the hell are you doing? How the hell you gonna be telling her what you did? Like, now you doing a little too much, and I guess you really are about to take her out if you sitting here admitting all of that to her. And so once she started telling her that, and she seen the knife in her hand, she like, oh yeah, bitch, you crazy. And she like, girl, we could talk like adults. Okay, I don't want all of this. I ain't got no problems. Next thing you know, we start fighting, and I'm like, oh Lord, Rianne, because this is a big bitch, okay? She ain't just easy to take out, but I'm saying Rianne been taking out dudes, so I would think if she could take out the dudes, she could take out her, but not for nothing. She was giving her a run for her money, okay? It was time. She was definitely flipping it and reversing it, okay? She was kicking her, she was body slamming her, she was flipping her, she was getting away from her, all of that, right? So I'm like, oh God, how the hell she going, figure this one out? Well, baby, Julia go ahead and fall and end up slipping, child, and busting her damn head. And once she bust her head, Rianne just pretty much was, standing over her and took that damn frozen meat that was on top of the table and was like, bam, 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 bam. And next thing you know, she stopped because she figured, she gone. But I guess Julia got a little bit more life and a little bit more fight left in her. Next thing you know, we was hearing Julia like, So I don't know if she about to completely finish Julia, or by the time we get to episode 4, if she about to have her tied up some damn where y'all in the damn basement or garage. How the hell this gonna work? Because Julia gonna have to go, because now you opened up your damn big mouth, damn Rianne Sweet Pea, okay, and told her your other damn crimes, and you just basically tried to assault her. So it's no way you walking away from this. Y'all tell me, what did y'all think about these 3 episodes? What y'all think about this show so far? Put it in the comments, okay? Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing this episode by episode, y'all. This was just one of the spur of the moment things that I got up here to talk about these 3. We shall see, okay? I know sometimes I also talk about things over on TikTok that I don't get to talk about over here. So you'll probably, if you are following me, see me posting up trailers and having more conversations around it over there. If you're not following me, follow me. Okay, make sure that you are locked in over there, and you also are in the Discord. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all. Okay, we gonna get on up out of here. Toodaloo.